Everybody hit me up about the boss sauce. Everybody been hitting me up, Rock. How did you get the boss sauce? Well, I hit old dopehead Slim up, gave you some of that white, and like any average crackhead, he sold me the boss sauce. So if you guys want the boss sauce, hit me up. I hit y'all with one of them packs I done whipped up over the stove. Y'all contact old dopehead Slim and get the boss sauce. Well, anyway, let's get to the content. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. With no further delay, let's get it. This right here is crazy, by the way. This is, let's start it off like this. Women, please, I repeat, please, young women, be careful of the guys that you deal with. Be careful of the guys that you let bust up in you, because this is what you're going to get nowadays. Everybody wants to be internet famous. Prime example. Let's get to it.
Baby. It almost looks like a baby to me. It is a baby. It is a baby.
And it definitely was a baby. Twists and turns and plenty of big surprises tonight, including that. News Chopper 4 revealing a 2-month-old infant was on board during a high-speed chase through LA County. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams. We're learning more tonight about the woman and that young baby in the car. We're also getting a look from inside because the wanted man, the driver of that car, he was live streaming during that pursuit.
He was what? He was live streaming during the pursuit. This what the world done came to, y'all. Everybody wants to be, like I said, they want to be internet famous. Let's just say this guy would have got away. Let's just say he would have got away with this car chase or whatever he done. Somebody sent me the link, so I'm going through it with y'all. But let's just say he would have got away with this. He wouldn't have got away with it because he live streaming. Should have stayed quiet, brother. Should have put your phone in your pocket.
NBC4's Robert Kovacic is in studio with us tonight with more on the chase and apparently some new information from deputies tonight, Robert.
We do have new information, Colleen, and this is one for the books. Multi-city, multi-car. The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department tonight confirms the man now in custody is the one seen on his own Instagram.
Man, when you kiss your girl like that and your baby like that, you know it's over. Whatever he done, he know it's a wrap. He know it's a wrap. Let's get to it.
Feed right now. He is facing charges that include armed robbery, carjacking, an ex-felon in possession of a firearm, and kidnapping. Kidnapping his own child? Listen to his Instagram.
Bro, just let us out, bro. Let us out.
A mother pleading with 21-year-old Dayon Henderson to let her and their infant out of the car being chased by police. All recorded live on his Instagram page.
You got my baby in the car. They got guns pointed to the car. They about to...
The young lady in the back saying, we got our baby in the car. We got our baby in the car.
In the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now. You finna get our baby too, bro.
They gonna smoke me.
You already did it the first time, bro. Don't do this again, bro.
The very idea of streaming on social media during a dangerous high-speed pursuit, shocking deputies following behind.
Not only is this guy driving like a madman.
That was crazy. Did y'all hear what the young lady said? She said, you already did this before. So that means it's not his first time in the high-speed chase with the police department. The thing that's different about this time, He got his baby with him. You should have pulled over and let them out the car. Let them out the car. Let your girl and your baby out the car. Look, I'm about to stop. Y'all hurry up and get out. Or just let them get out. Let the police see that it's a woman and a child. And then you take off once they out the car. You putting everybody in danger, man, over your stupidity, man. That's crazy.
Not only does he have his 2-month-old daughter in the car and his child's mother, but he's also taking the time to get on his phone and live stream the whole thing.
It began with an armed robbery in Beverly Hills. A person held up at gunpoint at Charlieville and Cannon at 3 o'clock this afternoon. This is not the car they took off in. When they fled Beverly Hills, the three were spotted in Hawthorne by police that began the pursuit. But that car was dumped in South LA. In South LA, 2 men got out but were soon arrested. The third, Henderson, somehow found a ride in this Kia. Henderson got behind the wheel with the woman identified by law enforcement as his girlfriend and their baby girl.
Please pull over. Now y'all just pull over.
Close calls on residential streets as the Kia ended up in Culver City, and this is where the pursuit came to an end.
It is a baby.
Henderson getting out of the car with the baby in his arms and then taken into custody. His girlfriend detained by deputies as the baby was comforted by a deputy.
I tried to soothe her, stop her from crying. We ended up taking care of her, and it was great to be there. It just made me feel like I was holding my daughter when she was small.
What made Dayon Henderson decide to pull over?
Pull over with your hands in the air, Dayon.
Bro, it's over with.
Bro, Dayon, pull over.
It may have been the begging inside of the car.
She begging him. You pulled over anyway. You should have just did that from the gate. Just did it from the gate, took whatever low charge that you had. You probably would have got a couple of years for that. But now you got robbery, kidnap, child endangerment. You got all type of charges now. You should have just listened to your woman. Pull over. So, correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like he was with some other cats and they got away, right? That's what it sounded like. That's what I think I heard. Well, they didn't get away. His friends got caught, but he got away. So did she come pick him up and he jumped in the car with her to get on? How did that work? I don't know how that happened, how they switched cars, but it seemed like he was with some other cats, but them dudes got caught. He was the one that got away. It seemed like that's what I think I heard them say. But what I am glad about, that the baby didn't get hurt. They didn't injure nobody. He didn't hurt nobody in his pursuit to try to get away.
A couple of things we are also learning late this evening. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says the girlfriend is considered a victim and will soon be reunited with her child. The baby was taken to the hospital.
Okay, she was a victim. Okay, there we go.
To be evaluated and is fine. There was a car seat in the Kia, but no one can confirm at this time if the child was in it during the pursuit. And as we told you, this all began in Beverly Hills with an armed robbery, and now we know what was stolen: a Rolex watch. I'm Robert Kovacik. Calling.
Man, you got to be kidding me, man. A Rolex watch? Man, get a job. You youngsters, get a job, man. A Rolex watch. Your whole life is gone for a Rolex watch, man. What a presidential cost, like what, 50 bands? Or a regular little $5,000 Rolex watch? You could have went to work for that. You could have went and got a job and got that. But, the police department, I'm surprised that they didn't shoot this cat. Normally, that would have been the case. I'm not sure if they knew that it was a toddler in the car, or if they knew that it was anybody else in the car with him. But, hats off to them for not taking the boy life, man, or not shooting crazy one of them trigger-happy polices and would have knocked down everybody in the car, including, or nobody would have got hit but the baby. I have seen cases like that where the person that they was targeting didn't get hit, the baby got hit. So we want to tip our hats off to the police department for not taking his life, man, not taking his life, the girl life, or the baby life. You know, sometimes they don't go that route. We already know these police is trigger happy. So it's this guy wanna be Dre on Instagram. This is how I came across this video. And he had made a post in his story that said, "I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for the women of this generation because the guys y'all gotta pick from lack the basic tools that men once had. They do not work around the house, no cutting the grass, no basic home repairs. They don't wash cars. They don't change car tires. They're not financially literate. No credit, no work ethic, no hustle, no basic problem solving knowledge, and they half-ass want to work like who's supposed to lead the household. If these boys never learn how to be men." It's a shame that when I came up, I used to go to my grandfather's house and spend the night in my grandfather's house, me and my brothers. And my grandfather used to make us cut his grass. He showed us how to use the weed eater. He showed us how to use the lawnmower, which was actually fun. It wasn't one of those push lawnmowers that we had at my other grandma's house that was difficult to cut the grass. We had a motorized gas lawnmower, and it was actually fun. My grandfather showed me how to cut the grass, how to take the thing off and dump the grass, put it back on it, and continue to mow the lawn. Showed us how to use a weed eater, a weed whacker, things like that. My stepfather showed us how to wash the car. I used to hate washing the cars, but one thing it showed me when I started getting into low riding and having my own low riders, I used to take my cars to the car wash, but they would never wash my vehicles how I would wash them. And that came from, you know, getting taught that. My stepfather taught me how to change a car tire. It's stuff like that. I had a dude call me and say, "Hey man, I caught a flat and didn't know how to change the tire. I had to come change the tire." I also had a female call me before and said she caught a flat and her son didn't know how to change the tire. Who's teaching these kids, man? Where are the fathers? He's 21 years old. He might not see the streets again till he in his 50s, 60s. Hopefully he don't get that much time. Hopefully, but the thing, what he's doing right now, that's just unacceptable, man. Speeding, rushing through traffic, putting your life, your girlfriend life, your baby life, and everybody else's life in danger. This could have went tragic. This could have went all bad. All because you didn't want to accept the consequences for what you just done. Take responsibility. You done it. You got caught. It go like that sometimes. Sometimes we go put in some work. Sometimes we go hit a lick. Sometimes we go out there and try to come up, but we don't take in consideration that it could go all bad. And when it go all bad, if you call dead bang, man, you just caught. You guys just say, you know what? This come with the game. I got money stashed. I'm gonna give me a lawyer and try to jump on a deal. But you out here stealing watches, man. I don't advise this from anybody. Robbing somebody for a watch, man, you crazy. If you had the heart to do that, you might as well went out with a bang. I'm not saying do this. I'm not telling nobody to do this. But what I'm saying is, in his case, if this is what you woke up, had on your mind, y'all might as well went out with a bang, because you're gonna get the same time. You're gonna get the same time, man, or you might get more time. You might get more time. So listen, man, ladies, please, I'm letting y'all know, man, it's a lot. This guy was 21 years old. His chick had to be no older than him or probably younger than him or the same age as him. Y'all got to do better. Stop looking for the thugs with the tattoos on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody with a tattoo is a thug, but if you talking to a guy, don't get your panties up too quick. See if he got a job. See if his mother and his father is in his life. See if he have drug problems, drug addiction, alcohol addiction. See if he like to hang out with his homies more than he do with you. Do we take you on a date? Do we treat you like a woman? And the same thing for women. Young men got to pick the women the same way. Stop getting in these relationships, having these kids with bums. Dudes with no future, no plans to do better. Obviously, he's hitting the lick so he could take care of his newborn baby. You know, sometimes when men in the streets have children, feel like they can't get a job on time, the woman put the pressure on them. So they try to go out and get some quick money to satisfy the woman, to show that he bringing something to the table. But this is definitely the wrong way and not the right way to go about it. I don't advise nobody to take this route. This is definitely not the route that one want to take. Yeah, man, we on NBC News using the clipping for them to do this reaction video. And like I say, I'm glad that nobody got injured in his car. Nobody on the road, because that could have been my mama, your brother, your sister, so forth, riding down the street. And here come this dude who didn't bribe somebody for a watch, smash into the car and knock everybody down. We got to do better. And for the homies in the hood, when you see homies like this, and you know they fit to go on a mission with no permission, and you know it, you got knowledge of it, pull them to the side and say, hey, homie, you might not want to take that ride. Listen, they hiring over here at Brand Scaffold at Long Beach at the oil refinery. Yeah, they hiring over here in Gardena at Safeway Scaffold. You know what I'm saying? You go down there to the Union on Long Beach Boulevard, and I believe that's not Long Beach Boulevard, but it's the Carpenters Union. Oh, right at the 405. Local 562, I believe. You guys could hit these places up. Get you a job. Put your pride to the side. McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box. You got to start somewhere. Get you a job. Take care of your family. Take care of your responsibilities. This not the route. And for the older homies, like I say, pull your young homies to the side. Lace their boots up. This another soldier that's gone to the system. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. And oh yeah, we got the boss sauce.